If you're a high school or college pitcher stuck in the 75 to 85 mile per hour range, working your tail off but still not seeing the results you want, then this is the most important video that you will watch all year. Because I'm going to show you how my athletes are gaining 5 to 10 miles per hour in under a year using my athletic mechanics formula and doing it without cookie cutter drills, endless mechanical tweaks. We're spending thousands of dollars on private lessons. By the end of this video, you'll know how to unlock your natural throwing mechanics, build unshakable confidence on the mound, and finally become the ace on the mound that you know you can be. But first, this video is not for everybody. This is only for high school or college pitchers who are tired of being overlooked. If you throw strikes, have good off speed, love pitching, but know your velocity is holding you back, then this is for you. But if you're looking for a quick fix or you're not actually willing to put the work in besides your team practices, then just click away now. I'm not here to babysit you. But if you're hungry to stop wasting time and finally tap into the velocity and confidence that you know you have inside of you, then stick with me, because this program might change your entire career. If you're watching this, chances are you already tried something. Maybe it was a free weighted ball program on YouTube. Maybe it was a coach who gave you a couple drills and said, trust the process. But none of that really moved the needle. You're stuck in the same spot, and here is why. Because most of the stuff you've tried is mechanics first. It's overly technical and it makes you overthink. The truth is, you don't need to be rebuilt. You need to be unlocked. That's exactly what my system does, and the reason it works is because I coach pitchers like athletes, not robots. If you don't know me, my name is Eric Cartafalsa. I'm the founder of EC Pitching, and I have personally coached over 500 pitchers to throw harder, move better, and dominate on the mound without overthinking. I played at Mercer County College, a top 20 D2 JUCO in the country, then transferred to Rowan University, who made it to a regional final. But my career nearly ended because I got stuck in the same trap that you're probably in right now. I was obsessed with my mechanics, I overanalyzed everything, and eventually I lost my edge. My velocity flatlined, and I just felt tight every single time I threw. I took a year off from baseball and went all in on experimenting. I trained like an athlete again. I stopped over-obsessing over my mechanics, and I started moving free, fast, and powerful. And guess what? I got my velocity to climb into the low 90s. Now, this isn't about me, because since then, I've coached hundreds of guys just like you to make the same exact jump. Let me tell you about a couple of them. Aaron Wright was stuck at 73 and on his JV team going into senior year. He'd always dreamed of playing college baseball, but after 3 years of injuries and bad coaching, that dream was slowly slipping away.
I've always dreamt of playing college baseball my entire life, but after ninth and 10th grade and even 11th grade, I kind of was like down. I was like, man, like I don't know if I'm gonna go do it. I'm on JV. Me and my coach don't have a great rapport. It was just like a lot mentally going on. And then when I met Eric, I took off. I really believed in that I could go to college and play baseball, and I did it. I committed. So I meant um I met you in June. I want to say around June, and then I committed in October. That's how quick the turnaround was.
Then we started working together. I gave him a clear-cut plan. I tracked his velocity weekly, and most importantly, we rebuilt his belief. He went from topping 73 to topping 83 in 5 months. He committed to Salem County, and most importantly, he rediscovered the joy of playing free and aggressive. He even said in his own words, the biggest thing he took away was not getting all domed up about his mechanics.
What would you say the most valuable thing you've gotten out of just, working with me and being part of the program?
Oh, it's gotta easily be the mental side of it. Not getting all domed up was your biggest saying. Don't get all domed up on it. Bad velo day, not having great breaking
Happens, dude.
stuff. It
Yeah.
happens. Don't get all domed up on it. You gotta just move forward. You gotta be better. prepare for the next time you have a velo day. Make sure that it doesn't happen again. And if it does, make sure it doesn't happen the next time. Just always control what you can control. And that was the biggest thing you taught me, the mental side of it, hands down.
Now you're probably wondering, how are these guys gaining 5 to 10 miles per hour without seeing a private coach in person every week? It's simple. It comes down to 3 core pillars that I teach within my program. This is what makes up the athletic mechanics formula: unlocked throwing mechanics, automatic performance mode, and max output training. Let me break each one of those down for you in detail. Pillar number 1, unlocked throwing mechanics. You might have tried fixing your mechanics already with nothing working, but you think that mechanics are the key to gaining velocity. This is actually incorrect, because when you over focus on mechanics, you tighten up and move like a robot, and this absolutely kills velocity. As a result of this, you throw slower, second guess yourself, and never reach your potential. The reality is, your best mechanics are already inside of you. They just need to be unlocked through constraint-led drills and athletic movement patterns. So instead of completely overhauling your delivery, we let your body self-organize. Sloan Stoppler came to me with arm pain, low velo, couldn't throw strikes, and overthought everything about his mechanics. He now has no arm pain, is throwing more strikes, and says he feels strong, confident, and athletic.
Well, like not having arm pain just made it a way bigger difference. Like I always feel healthy and like ready to go. And I'm not like, oh, like my arm kind of hurts today, like I shouldn't throw or anything like that. I always feel ready to go. And I just feel like a lot stronger as well.
Let's go, dude. I love that.
That's what unlocked mechanics will do for you. Pillar number 2, automatic performance mode. You probably overthink every single time you step onto the mound, and you believe that you need to fix your mechanics in the middle of the game to pitch better. This is backwards, because thinking kills tension, tension kills performance, overanalyze, freeze mid-delivery, and lose command. You need to train in a way that forces your body to respond automatically without thought. You stay loose, natural, and consistent under pressure. Aaron Wright said it best. He was a huge overthinker, and once we trained that out of him, his confidence absolutely skyrocketed. Pillar number 3, max output training. You might be thinking that you need an absolutely perfect plan and you don't have time to execute on one. You might think you need a perfect schedule or access to a facility to make gains. What you need is intensity and structure, not hours of time wasted on doing things that don't matter. And when you don't do this, you stay stuck and you waste the little time that you do have to train. When you train with focus and intent, even a few sessions a week can completely transform your career. It fits your life, it stacks wins fast, and it keeps you consistent. One of my athletes, Jack, plays football, works, and plays travel ball, but he still finds time to train because he knows how important this game is to him.
And then like with all that going on though, like why is baseball training still something that you make time for?
Yeah, I would just say that like my whole life I've loved baseball, I've loved pitching. And I think like this is the year where I have to make it a priority of mine to get bigger, get faster, all of that. So yeah, that's what I would say for that.
A lot of athletes don't, they tell me they don't have the time to train. What would you say to someone like that?
Um, I would just say like try your hardest to make the time. Like obviously if you get burned out, you can't do anything about that. But if you're just putting it off, doing other things like that are pleasure for you, like that's just not what you should be doing. And you should, if you're in this program, you should be taking it seriously. So that's what I would say for people who want to come in.
And I've got one more example that shows just how fast things can change when you have the right plan in place. Sebastian Herrera is a 2028 grad, and he started working with me just 3 months ago. He had the raw potential, but just lacked the elite velocity, direction, and confidence on the mound. We cleaned up his movement patterns, focused on athleticism and arm speed, and built a program tailored towards him. And last week, he got invited to play for Team USA. Let that sink in. 3 months ago, he wasn't even on radars. Now he's going to be wearing red, white, and blue. That's the kind of transformation that happens when you stop guessing and start training the right way. So, if you're a high school or college pitcher who wants to gain 5 to 10 miles per hour, dominate on the mound, and finally start getting recruited, then click the link in the description below to book a call with me. We'll talk about where you're at, what your goals are, and if my program makes sense for you. This is only for committed pitchers who are sick of spinning their wheels and guessing. And if that's you, then let's get to work. Look, you've got 2 options here. You can keep guessing, keep watching more YouTube videos, keep running the same drills and expecting different results, or you can do what Sebastian, Jack, Aaron, and Sloan did along with 500 other pitchers and take action. Look, this program is not for everyone. I only work with a limited number of pitchers at a time to make sure each guy gets the individual attention that he needs. So if you're watching this and thinking, I'll book a call later, don't. Because later turns into never, and the guys who are serious, they're already reaching out. If you're ready to be the guy that gets the ball in big games, the guy who stops hiding his velocity, and the guy who gets on radars and starts turning heads, click the link below, book a call, and let's unlock the pitcher you were meant to be.